Hi, what up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm here with a creepy story. Not story, it's actually a legend, and it is called The Demon of Detroit. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before, but it is so creepy. Oh my god. I can't wait to tell you guys all about this. Before we get started though, I just want to say that if you're new here, hello, I post new videos every week. I would love it if you could just go ahead and subscribe and become part of this little spooky bell fam. If you just subscribed, welcome, and just so you know, you probably know this, but I don't know, maybe you don't, but I'm uploading every single day this month, and I've said this a million times. Anyway, if you're new to this video, please don't forget to like button because that really helps the channel. Now if you want to hear all about this haunted room, just go ahead, turn off your lights, and stick around. Okay, so in the early 60s, the Addams family, and I'm not talking about this Addams family. Anyway, this family moved into a house in Detroit, and not long after, they started feeling like there was something off about a room that was like in the back of the house. It was a very small room, and even the dog didn't go inside this room. And we already know that animals and kids can see stuff that we cannot. So the fact that our dog didn't want to go inside the room is already creepy enough. I'd be creeped out if I were them. The room was so small that it only had enough space for like a bed and a built-in closet. Mr. Addams would get home like late from work in the morning, actually, because he worked at night. He would sleep in this bedroom because it was far away from the rest of the house, and he just wanted peace. And when he was sleeping, everybody was awake, so that's why he wanted peace. And even though this room gave him an uneasy feeling, he kept sleeping in there. He would have horrifying nightmares that were very real. He would wake up screaming and sweating. But eventually he started like sleeping in the master bedroom because, you know, he couldn't take it anymore. So in one of the nightmares he had in that creepy room, he opened the closet door to find the mutilated body of a woman. And as soon as he opened it, the body fell out. And there was blood everywhere. And like I said before, like all the dreams that he had, like in that room, they were all very real, almost as real as lucid dreaming, you know? So after he started sleeping in the master room, all the nightmares stopped. Like, isn't it weird that he kept having nightmares there, but once he stopped sleeping there, he just stopped. Like nightmare stops, you know? So anyway, his mother went to visit them and she slept in that room. But on the next day, she was extremely tired and she said she didn't get any sleep because she kept hearing creepy noises all night long. And she refused to go back to that room and went back home. Of course, she didn't say she was gonna go back home because of that room, but that's probably why, you know? So that's when they knew something was really wrong with that room. Like something dark was there. So they had a friend stay over to tell them if you would experience anything in this room. By the way, take a shot every time I say room. Oh my god. And of course this person, like their friend, saw something, felt something, you know? So this guy said he saw a woman standing outside the bedroom door, and she somehow made him feel like scared, like uneasy and scared AF. And he wasn't sure if he was asleep or awake because he said it was just so real, you know? As soon as he saw this thing, he ran to the family to tell them, and as he was telling them, they all smelled this rotting smell. Like right when he was telling them all about this creepy chick. And they also heard something that sounded like a human, and at the same time an animal crying, kind of growling. And so Mr. Addams was kind of pissed and decided to face this thing that was in their house. And so he slept there again. So he was laying in bed and noticed this presence, this eerie presence in the room again. And he said that the face was the most horrible thing he'd ever seen, and that the eyes stared past him and the mouth was moving, you know? But all he heard was and he also smelled a rotting smell. So after that, they decided to get the hell out of there, which I don't get why they didn't do this sooner, you know? So all this story is said to be true rather than a legend. But what do you think? I kind of believe it because every time people say they see like spirits and all that stuff, well, not every time, but like they all have this, like when it's something dark, they all have this rotting smell, you know? I don't know why, but yeah, my aunt said she would see this creepy looking dude, like he was kind of decomposing. It was a spirit, obviously. She said that like whenever she would see him, she would smell this like rotting smell. It's like when a spirit, I don't know what I'm saying, but what I think is that like when a spirit is evil, they look all messed up and they have this rotting smell because their appearance is like their decomposing body. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's just what I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know your thoughts. And also let me know if you've ever heard of this legend, this story before. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to just sit down and watch this video. I hope you're having an awesome day or night. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And yeah, thank you so much again. And I'll see you children tomorrow. Bye.
With